Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So before we start with today's video, I would just like to mention why I haven't been that active on my YouTube channel. You might not have noticed, but for the past 2 to 3 videos, my schedule has been kind of doing a new video every 2 weeks. But I did not keep up with that in the past 2 weeks because I've been having examinations and it's school examinations and I want to score well, and it's not like I'm relying on YouTube on my income or something like that. It's just a hobby, a side thing I'm doing. So I'm sorry I had to take that small break. So I am a little bit more free now, although my end of year final examinations are coming up in about a month's time. It will start and then it will drag on for like close to a month, maybe like 2-3 weeks. So I can't guarantee you that I will follow the schedule, but I have a few videos planned already for the future. It's just that I don't know when I'll get them prepared and ready to post. So I'm sorry for that inconvenience, but now let's get back into the video. And today is a drawing your OC in my style video, but let's just get right into which character I will be drawing today. So I got quite a few photos of this character. It's done traditionally, and there are some photos of her and her cat. I think it's her cat, and I'm just gonna read out from this one of the photos. So her name is Rain. She likes sunny days and loves everyone she meets, but hates animals. But eventually she developed a love for cats and even adopted one named Cutie, I think that's what it says. And she also loves going to the beach. Alright, so now let's get right into the drawing of Rain. Alright, so as usual, the drawing is in Procreate, done on my iPad with Apple Pencil. And as you can see here, I was starting to plan out what pose I wanted to draw her in. And I thought of like her going to the beach and like a fun, like a beach, like this kind of splashing the water around in the beach. But I decided not to, and I decided I want to incorporate her cat in some way. No, I have never actually drawn cats before, or at least I've never drawn fully rendered and colored and inked and nicely done cats before. So this was a bit of a challenge or a new aspect of art for me. But I think the cat didn't turn out that badly, or at least I hope. And the girl is just Rain. Rain is just standing there walking. She's supposed to be walking towards the camera, and I just drew a very plain background with a road on the right and some buildings on the left. I did not want to complicate it too much, just because I didn't want to stress myself out with many details, even though I think the more detailed the background is, the more realistic it will feel, the more the character will feel like it is in that scene or environment. Now, she basically is just like a human, except that she has that tail of hers, which I colored it matching the cat's tail, because I did not get a colored version of the cat or the cat's drawing, so I just kind of colored it based on what I think would work. I'm sorry if it's the wrong color scheme, but it wasn't really provided a color scheme for the cat. So also, I'm not sure that in that one photo where the girl is colored, I'm not sure if her pants are just not colored or if it's supposed to be white. I took it as it's supposed to be white because I don't want to just give it a color. I don't know. It could be just that it's supposed to be white, so I just left it that way and I shaded it accordingly with some blues, and I added some yellows for highlights. You'll see later on I did some kind of dramatic effect for lighting as well. I feel like I always do dramatic effect for lighting. I just like it like that. But I think the coloring didn't turn out as stiff this time compared to last time. I think the coloring kind of turned out less stiff than in the last drawing or the last video I did. But I think the character is still overall a bit stiff. I thought of adding some characters just blacked out and just kind of walking back and forth, but I'll be honest with you, I was just lazy to draw them, and it was probably not gonna look right, or they're gonna look out of place, and I would just cry and mess up. And so I just did not do that. But the cat isn't very accurate to the cat drawing I was provided, but please have mercy on me. It's my first ever time drawing a fully colored cat, like I said, and I'm still thinking about what's my style of drawing cats. I guess I think the cat is cute, it's just that it doesn't look really accurate. And here you can see I'm doing the line art for the character, and one of the leg is not seen, whereas the other is seen in the photo, I guess. And so now I'm just laying down the base colors for her. I had to mess around a bit with the colors because the colors provided, like I cannot just like color pick the colors provided because it looked too dark because of reasons. It always looks too dark when I color pick, when I put the photo provided and I color pick it that way. It always looks too dark, if you get what I mean. So I had to adjust things, and I added a strong orange light on the left, and it's supposed to be sunset, so I added shading accordingly, cell shading, and then the soft shading accordingly, just with a darker version of each color. And I also added, I did a multiply layer, and I did all the yellow orange lightings so that it would lay on top of all the colors respectively, because that's what multiply does. And then I think it turned out quite well, the effect. I also added some yellow light with the soft airbrushes, drawing some streaks like the light rays on the top left, and then I kind of shaded the buildings and the road a bit, just kind of added some yellow hues here and there. I also added like highlights to the hair, and it's that orangey yellow light color. I think it turned out quite well, to be honest. I quite liked this drawing. In terms of pose and stuff, no. In terms of coloring, I'm quite satisfied because I'm still trying to figure out what's my coloring style for digital art. It's not really fixed yet. So but I'm quite glad with this drawing, or the coloring for this drawing. And here I'm just finishing things up, adding final details, and adding the yellow lighting and all that. But that would be about it for this drawing. I hope she looks okay. I hope I didn't butcher any of her characteristics or character parts, and I hope I didn't butcher the cat as well. But here's about it. I'm adding the final touches and final details to the background, and the lighting will come in very soon. Right here. And then that's about it for this illustration. So thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.